All right, guys, another quick PSA submission video showing you another 50 cards, another 50 Michael Jordan cards. Some of these are a little bit lower end, but there's a couple of mid-end in there with potential if they grade well enough. Going off the PSA, this is video number 16 in this, what I'm calling a mega video series, showing my acquisition and curation and cultivation and manipulation of the cross-country collection. If you haven't seen the first 15 videos, you're probably going to want to start from the beginning and check them out. This video, though, is another 50 Jordan cards going out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Grade reveal videos should actually be coming up at some point in the very near future, so stay tuned and don't miss the gold digging videos where I'm digging through boxes from this collection that I still have yet to look at, and so you get to check them out for the first time just like I do. So hopefully you guys enjoy these 50 going out. Let me know what you think. Any of these cards stand out to you? Do you guys own any of these cards? Wish me luck with PSA. I'm gonna need it. PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code Cajun, all caps, CAJUN, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace. Okay, here we go. 50 more out the door. 50 more low, primarily low, but low to mid-end Michael Jordans. And again, you know, all of this hinges on PSA 8, 9, 10, whatever, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some of you guys have seen, these are not going to be super sexy, okay? So these are all of the MJs that I found in that, and I don't know if you've been following along, but I opened that box of like Euro Upper Deck, and so all of these are foreign cards. And so on the back, you'll see a bunch of Italian and Spanish and stuff. So I think I pulled maybe, let's say 15, maybe 14, and I'm including these as Jordan cards. They're not. I just felt like grading them. They look good, and I think they'd probably be pretty low pop in a PSA 10. But I would say I pulled maybe 15 out of that box. It was a sealed box that I pulled out of this, the Cross Country Raw collection, and I decided to rip it on the channel. And if you missed it, it's in there somewhere. I can't remember which video number it is, but you can't miss it. It's the thumbnail has a picture of the box on the cover. So these are the ones that I deemed were worthy of grading. And honestly, 3 of them really aren't Jordan cards. So Bulls logo, East team, right? I have this card in a domestic PSA 10. But I don't have, obviously, very many foreign cards. And then this one where Jordan's laying it in, left-handed around cyclically. This is a good-looking card here, really good-looking cards on collecting. And then it's got some English on the back, but it's Spanish at the top, English at the bottom. I don't know, just interesting stuff. And then this one's barely Jordan. You can barely see his face back here getting boxed out by, it looks like Gerald Wilkins, Xavier McDaniel, who's got an elbow directly into the throat of Scottie Pippen, which was not unusual for that era. So those are baby cards. And then we've got some real clean looking low end base cards included in here as well. And look, I don't want you to think we've gotten to the bottom of the barrel. I still have some bigger cards that I need to remove the coating, or there's some issues, or I might need to kind of figure out how to submit them. And then again, I haven't gone through all these boxes. So I don't want you to think this is the bottom of the barrel and we're already down to, base hoops cards and stuff. These are base hoops cards and base tops cards, but these are not the end of the relevant inserts and parallels. So a base Jordan Stadium Club, a lot of people confuse members choice with members only. This is not members only, it's just a members choice was a subset within Stadium Club. We've got this one right here, just an NBA Hoops Tribune. Hoops Base 50-point club, subset card. Hoops Base, the base, right, with Terry Porter, Danny Ainge, Paxson, and Cliff Robinson in the background. This is another, okay, so we got 2 more foreign ones, so that'll go there, and that's another foreign one where MJ's laying in around AC Green. And this was the only foreign hologram that I pulled that was worthy of going, so that's there. These 2, again, I got a lot of cards I'm really not familiar with. I'll be quite honest with y'all. These are MJ Live, and they're serial numbered to 100, so I don't know if there's gold, silver, bronze, or whatever. This looks to be in bronze, and so red on bronze doesn't look great, to be quite honest with you. But this is one of those MJ subsets where it's a bunch of MJs. It's called MJ Live. It's from Upper Deck. They're serial numbered 18 out of 100 and 65 out of 100. More MJX. Serial number to 230. Look at that young Ray Allen guarding Jordan in the post. That's going to be barbecue chicken. MJ timepieces. These are die cut. I don't know if you guys can tell. Let me get this one out of the way. You see how they're die cut? I think it's supposed to be die cut almost like a, not a grandfather clock, but like a Sands of Time kind of clock deal. So these timepiece cards were serial number to 230. It looks like a bronze. 230 looks like a bronze. Have no idea what this is. Superstars of the Court. MJ. It's upper deck as well, and it looks like he's being guarded right there by maybe the great Ron Mercer. Looks like Celtics number 5. 2 MJ base here where he's yamming directly on Alonzo Mourning's face. Don't have any idea what this is. It seems relevant though. Let's see. NBA All-Star 97. It's an upper deck card. What does that say on the foil? To the net. So to the net up there is what that little seal says in the top left. I don't know anything about it, but it looked really clean. This one looks really clean too. Michael Jordan game action. It's serial number 230. And remember, guys, in 98 and 99, Upper Deck went bananas and started printing tons and tons of MJ serial numbered cards. I've got a lot of these coming up. You guys are going to see. This might be the first one you've seen, but these are these WorldCom calling cards, and these are perfect. These look really, really good. I mean, they're obviously more sturdy than a card because they're literally like little plastic cards, you know. So they do real well. Oh, actually, there's another one of these. So this is, what do we call this? To the net or something like that. Did I just find another one? Yeah, so we got 2 of these. So we got 2 of those. Okay. Topps Chrome back-to-back. It is an insert. Huh. Topps Chrome back-to-back right there from the Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome Champion Spirit reminds me, every time I see this, it reminds me of Game of Thrones, because you see this Game of Thrones kind of looking chair in the background. That's kind of what the throne's shaped like. And that's Big Dog Robinson in the back left. I can tell because it's number 13 from the Bucks. But Champion Spirit, so 2 shots at that one. Just the base finest right here. And I never noticed this, but they got a pair of MJ shoes down here. And this is the finest number 81. This one looked very, very good. These Topps Chrome base did not look fantastic. They didn't look perfect, but you never know. So we'll send them up there. I guess PSA 9s probably get the job done. PSA 8s probably a waste of time. The big shots looked absolutely impeccable. I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my big shot. I think this is going to get a 10. This is one card. I haven't said this yet. You haven't heard me say this one time. I think this card's going to get a 10. And by the way, I'm not going to tell you what it got, but I did get a text from my account manager at PSA today to give me, I found out the grade on the Team Skybox Star Ruby serial number to 50. So you're just going to have to stay tuned to that. But I got the grade. So the very first card that I got a grade for was the very biggest card, and it was a 48-hour turnaround. And I'm not going to tell you what the grade was. You just have to stay tuned. The good news is it got graded, right? And so that was the big concern with the Skybox Team Skybox Star Rubies is like, is it real? And of course, I had some real Jordan studs look at it, some authentication studs, right? I'm not that person. I've got a nice little collection, but I'm not the person to tell you if a card's, counterfeit or real or fake, and the Star Rubies are faked often. So the good news is it is in a slab, and then I will tell you it did get a numerical grade, which was a huge win for me. So just keep in mind, I had 2 of these. I should have looked them up in Card Ladder. I didn't. I think it's like some kind of parallel because it's blue and I've seen the base version. I don't think there's a ton of value, but the other one was banged up, and so I didn't send it. So this one I will send. Base 98 Metal Universe looked absolutely impeccable. Base 97 Championship looked impeccable. Skybox Thunder Boss looked really good. Showstoppers, this is off center, left or right. This is a PSA 8, but you guys know I like 8s, and so I'm getting it graded. Base Stadium Club with Geiger trying, I don't know what Geiger's doing. Georgia Tech legend. And then 2 Ovation base, and these actually do really well in PSA 10. These are actually pretty decent cards in PSA 10, and they both look really good. They're very sturdy cards, very thick, and that card stock is really cool, how it's the basketball texture on the top. And then we've got the StarQuest Green and StarQuest Blue. I was really hoping for a red one. I haven't looked. Maybe there's a red one somewhere, but green and blue both look pretty good, well-centered. Just another Upper Deck base. I don't think this is foreign, is it? No, this is just a regular old Upper Deck base card. This is one of those honorary captain deals. not perfectly centered. Upper Deck, 92 Ultra first team All-NBA subset card right here. Well, actually, that might be an insert. I think it's an insert card. I got to look closer at that one. I've never seen this card, but this is a great looking card. You got Hornacek in the background. You got Ostertag. Who knows what Ostertag's doing? Jordan's going up to, get around Ostertag like he did Cycly earlier in this video. It says Inside Stuff Top 10. If you're my age, if you're in your 40s or 50s, you remember Inside Stuff. He was awesome. Willow Bay was on there. Ahmad Rashad. It was like must-see TV on Saturday. It was like square right smack in the middle of the cartoons on Saturday. But that's what this card is. I don't know anything about this card. I've never, ever seen this card in my entire life, but it looks impeccable and it looks very good, which is tough to do since it's got four dark colored edges on the back. Never seen either one of these. It is SP, and it's called Premium Collection. It's card number PC5, so I don't know anything about it. It's got a really cool, I don't know if y'all can see, a really cool little hologram of Jordan down there on the bottom. Can y'all see that on the camera, hopefully? Two sets of that, so I'll take two shots at that one. And then these two base, neither one of them look like a 10, but I just love this. Is one of my favorite base cards from the 90s. Just really love the script down here. Obviously the gold and the platinum are just insane. But this is the base version. So that's it, guys. That's another episode. This should be video number 16, submission number 10. So this will be the 10th PSA submission. And I have not kept track of how many cards that is, but I'm going to do a rundown when I get to maybe PSA submission number 15. I'll give you guys a rundown of exactly how many I've sent. And by the time you see this, by the time you see this video, it should be somewhere mid to maybe tail end of November, which means, we're 4 weeks into grading. So we're halfway to getting the grades back. So it shouldn't be too much longer. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this is bottom of the barrel type stuff, but I've got a lot more, and I haven't gotten to the Kobe's and the Shaqs and, fill in the blanks. And so there's a lot more to come, I promise. And stay tuned, because I'm pulling more cards that are PSA grade worthy out of these digging for gold videos where I'm going through boxes that I haven't even looked at yet. And who knows what the hell's in there. So thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.